What's up, guys? My name is Lindsay Quillis. I'm doing this vlog for English class online, but it's my first vlog, and I don't think I'm gonna do one ever again, but maybe. I don't know, I might get into it if I like it. Yeah, smoking. Do you have the power to quit, and do you have the power to say no to smoking? That's basically my topic about power. I think, most of you people have gone through this, and I bet some of the adults that might be watching this went through this, and basically a group of kids, high school, middle school, smoking, ask you if you want to smoke. Do you say no? Do you say sure? Do you have the power to say no? I don't know. I think we should go to the interview now, I guess. Guess it'll help. See you guys in a second.
We're rolling.
Alright, my name is Lindsay Quillis. I'm going to be interviewing my friend's mother, Michelle Chang. I thought you went by something else. I love the lady right there. Alright, I'm going to just ask a couple questions. If it's too personal, just let me know, and I'll stop right there and ask you another question. This is about you, just asking you about your life, and why did you start smoking? Was there anything that got you started smoking, or?
Peer pressure at the age of 15.
Peer pressure at the age of 15?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. That's actually pretty young. Well,
It is.
It's actually common today, younger. Why didn't you, say no, and why didn't you tell them, ask them why should I, and stuff like that? Why didn't you fight it?
The group of people that I was spending my time with at that time in my life were smokers, and after a while it was a curiosity to begin with, and then after I had tried it a few times, I decided I liked it, so I continued to smoke.
Do you think you had the power to, say no and not start smoking? Did you think you had the power to not smoke at all?
At 15 or currently?
At 15.
At 15, I don't know that I did have the power. I don't think that I had the willpower to stand up and say no at that point. At this point in my life, I can tell you that I've actually quit on 3 different occasions for extended periods of time, each one. So,
that's good.
I mean, I've chosen to quit at different times.
All right. What kept you, back then smoking? Was there a flavor? Was there the thrill or something like that? Or was it just
it's the addiction.
The addiction?
Absolutely. There are chemicals that are added to cigarettes that make them highly addictive, and once you've had them and you get hooked on that addiction, it's very difficult to put it down and quit smoking.
Well, you did say that you quit a couple times for an extended period of time.
Mm-hmm.
What made you quit? Did you just say, all right, I'm done, I'm gonna stop, smoking?
I quit when I was pregnant with each of my children.
Oh, okay.
I quit at one point in my life because financially I could not afford to buy cigarettes,
Right. So
I cut it out because it was a financial decision. I've quit a couple of other times just because it was just time to quit. I needed to get away from it.
Right.
And depending on who I'm around and what factors in my life I'm exposed to, I will either continue smoking or quit. So currently, the circle of friends that I spend time with now are less smokers, are more non-smokers. So I suspect that in short order here, probably within the next couple of months, I'll quit smoking again.
All right. You're showing that you have that power, to say no, I'm done. That's a good thing. You show that you have that physical strength and mental strength to say no to smoking and stuff like that.
Yes.
That's good. What do you think about the advertisement, today saying, to quit smoking and showing the graphics, stuff like, people losing limbs, people having holes in their throat and need an electrical device to talk? Do you think that's a good idea to scare people to quit smoking, or do you think there's a better way?
Actually, I think that's a very powerful message, probably one of the most powerful messages that I've ever seen in my life, to deter younger people or non-smokers from ever becoming smokers, and for encouraging smokers currently to quit because of what the results could be.
Okay. Is there anything, do you have any tips for young people out there or adults right now that are smoking, telling them any good tips on how to quit, or, what they could do to help them stop smoking?
I suggest for young people to turn to the guidance of the adults in their life. I would encourage them to quit now before the addiction gets too great. Get away from it as quickly as they can, and avoid not only the physical results of smoking, what it does to your body, but also the financial hit that it puts on your life, the strain. It's a very expensive habit. It's also something that a lot of people don't like. For instance, years ago, people could still smoke in restaurants and buildings. Most states have gone to clean air states, so you can't smoke inside of a lot of buildings.
Right.
I think that those are certainly things that also help deter it. But it gives you an idea of just how much people don't like being around smoking, don't like being around secondhand smoke. So if you can avoid that, absolutely. In addition, I would also say that when you're working in your life for any kind of company, people who are smokers are frowned upon by upper management because of the fact that you've shown the propensity to have be ruled by an addiction, and not quitting, continuing to smoke, can certainly have your upper management look down upon you and make a decision not to promote you into other positions because you clearly cannot control an addiction.
Right. Do you have any fears for the diseases that smoking can cause? Are you, scared that one day you can't get up? Or are you having difficult time breathing? Do you fear of getting lung cancer or something?
Sure, absolutely.
You do?
Yes.
Back to the, financial stuff like that. How does that hurt, raising two sons, one that's almost out of high school and one that's still in elementary school? How does that hurt you financially?
Well, I will point to the change in my choice of cigarettes. There was a time when I was smoking a brand name cigarette, which currently runs at about $7 a pack.
Ooh.
And can be smoked in the course of a single day. Now, do the math on that. $7 a day over a month is a fairly significant hit. The cigarettes that I currently smoke are $1 a pack, and it takes about 3 days to smoke a single pack.
Oh.
So that's a huge difference in the financial hit. That's a change that I chose to make about a year and a half ago.
Is that helping you quit smoking in any way?
Yes, absolutely. It's actually encouraging me to cut down on my smoking significantly.
Oh, okay, that's good. Is there anything you know about smoking that you want to say to the viewers right now to scare them off smoking or anything? Do you have anything to say?
If you can get away from it as quickly as possible. Don't allow it to rule your life. Don't allow it to rule your wallet. And, there's a lot of things that can be resulting of smoking. Your physical ailments, the taboo in your job, the financial hit to your wallet, changes that you're going to have to deal with, related to it, the addiction itself, how it rules, getting out of bed in the middle of the night. People who have literally smoked in bed, dropped it during, in the middle of the night and caused serious injury or death to themselves.
Wow.
For dropping a cigarette in bed and lighting their bedclothes on fire. So, yeah, there's a lot of things that I would say are good reasons to get away from it.
Oh. Well, thank you for letting me interview you. It was nice talking to you. And would you mind if I had some of your food?
Help yourself.
Thank you. I'll see you guys later. And, yeah, back to the project.
Alright, that was the interview, and this is pretty much the end of my vlog. I don't know, I guess it could be okay for my first vlog, but it was for a project, and it was kind of a boring topic anyway. But yeah, smoking, you have the power to quit, you have the power to say no. As you already saw, the interview, she started off just because of peer pressure. I think that's basically what usually happens for people that start smoking. Anyway, yeah. I don't know if I changed your mind or not, but quit smoking, keep smoking. I don't got the power to tell you what. See you guys later. Peace.